a humongous pimple over here. I know. Denise just doesn't pay attention to herself, does she? She doesn't. But welcome to Tea with D. I'm D with a big old zit over here. Speaking of which, I don't know if I mentioned it. I might have. Those little at the Dollar Tree, they have these little blemish patches that you put on the go and when you go to bed. And my son swears by them because the young ones they always have the pimples. So I'm going to put one on tonight because this is pretty, really, it's not comfortable. So sorry about that. Let me just grab the chat. Here we go. I cleaned up a little bit down here. I hung up some tea pictures, and now my junk stuff's in the way. Trying to organize myself, I gotta find a spot. My Dollar Tree hooks are not holding up my key. If you don't remember my key from Mr. Roberto. Hello, Deborah, Tracy, Becky, Kathy, and Donna. Welcome to the tea room. Oh, my son is texting me. Let's maybe over. Let me read his text. I can do that on this computer, which I love. I can read my texts. Like I said, I can put a maintenance order and they will do that, no problem. Take the other units out. There you go. Sorry about that. All right. Hello, Ellen, Donna, Ellen. Oh, wait a minute. I have glasses. See, when I clean up, I found my spare pair of glasses. Just when you clean up, find things. There we go. I was just going to listen to your vlog. Oh, there you go. Well, make sure you listen to the vlog, too. Hello, Jody M. and Rosemary and Melody and Sparkly, as I spit when I talk. Hello, Paula, Marianne, Kathy Leary. It has been a while, but welcome back. Mel, hello, and Nora, hello. It is Monday. It is the beginning of the beginning of the week of our challenge. We're not beginning till Wednesday. I'll tell you, I don't know about you, but I was like, let's eat my face off this weekend because. So yeah, and I got see, I have this to prove that I ate my face off. Hello, Lynn. All right, we are in. The new challenge is just follow the plan. I know, it's a new concept. I thought it was really cool that I thought of it, but Lori in the house, hello. Tiffany, hello. Bring it on Wednesday. I can't wait too. Here's the 1060 on that, Jody, which I don't know what 1060 means. I just made that up. Hello, Beverly. Hello, Roberta. It's just, you have to be part of the community here, which obviously you are, and the Facebook group. I believe you're part of my Facebook group, Dish with These crew. It's just going to be more pop-ups and just more chats and, and just trying to just follow the plan. Simplifying it, I mean, sometimes we do these challenges where, let's eat. Let's drink 10 glasses of water a day. Let's get 10,000 steps. Let's, it's sometimes we just have to get the plan we choose, and it could be anything. Could be Weight Watchers, could be keto, could be Whole30, could be vegan, could be, anything, whatever you want to follow. It doesn't have to be Weight Watchers. It can be whatever you choose. Just follow it, follow the plan as the plan is made out. Don't, but you could tweak it because, you got to cater things to how life is because, we're all different and sometimes you just need to jazz up a little bit. I should get rid of this. Hold on. Timmy's text is still sitting here. So I'm going to be popping up doing more lives. It won't be long lives. I might pop in the afternoon. I might pop in the morning. I might, we have the live here. And it's just, and just trying to be there for each other and just simplifying things. Don't be cutting out things I'm never going to eat red meat because red meat's too fatty. Realistically, if I could realistically say I'm never going to eat red meat, no, but you just find a way to, and hey, we're all not, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying 98, 96%. I'm just not. It's too expensive. I have a family of men to feed. I'm not buying meat that's $8 a pound. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. I try to get nothing lower than 85. 85 is probably my limit. You know, I try 85 is fine. 90, I don't go much higher than 90. Between 85 and 90. Sometimes 80 if that's all I have, or if it's on sale. Honestly, if 80 is on sale, I'm buying it, but I don't go lower than 80. Yeah, 75. I did that once. It was just horrific. So yeah, I may be paying a little bit extra points for meat, but you know what? That's why I have 23 points. You know, I'm not stuffing, I'm not saving points for anything unless there's like an occasion coming up. Like, if there's nothing going on that week, why am I banking points? There's no reason to. Hello, Beverly. I think I said. All right. That's right. And anytime you post things in the group, I guess, or in here, you hashtag JFTP. Just follow the plan. We're creating a hashtag. That's why when you look up hashtags, you'll find everything. Oh yeah, we saw that. Somebody, was it Nora that mentioned, somebody mentioned about those little mini loaf pans. That was a good deal. Because they're, honestly, I didn't think they were that hard to find, but apparently they are. Exactly. I'm just not, because here's my thing. I could buy 96, 98% a lot for a while, but am I going to be buying that and spending that kind of money on meat? I just don't think that's something I can maintain, and do I really have to? And it doesn't have as much flavor. The flavor's in the fat. A little bit of fat never hurt anybody. Now, there's a school of thought that people rinse their meat. Honestly, I'm not rinsing my meat because that's where the flavor is. Yes, I drain it all. I drain it well. I put it in a strainer and I shake it. Yes, I do. But I am not rinsing off my meat or my ground turkey or chicken. People will do that. I don't. I just, it's just, it is what it is. And it's not that bad. I get 23 points a day. I'm not banking points because I want to eat lower pointed beef. It's just not my thing. Hello, Carrie and Bernadette. Hello, Michelle. Yeah, I've had these. I just finally got them up, and I don't think they're going to stay up because my hooks keep falling. But thank you for noticing. Dollar Tree. Aren't they cute? No rinsing. Yeah, I know. When people say I rinse it and I count it as zero. Yeah. You know what? I just, no, I'm not rinsing my meat. Oh, yes, her first baby left for college. Oh, Carrie. It'll get better. I will not rinse my meat. That's right, Sparkly. No rinsing of the meat. I'm going to make a sign. Hi, Marianne. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're rinsing the fat off, but also you're rinsing the flavor. So, unless you highly season it, I'm not sure how it's going to taste. But then again, here, I'm going to put this out there because this is what I always do. If you want to rinse off your meat, then go ahead. I'm just saying, I wouldn't rinse off my meat. But you don't have to do what I do. If rinsing off your meat is something you want to do, then go for it. I do, like I said, I do put it in a little mesh strainer and I drain it out really well. Hey, Amanda. Welcome back. That's right. JFTP. That's just follow the plan. Just follow the plan. Like I said, if you want to walk 10,000 steps, go ahead. If you want to drink 10 glasses of water, I said go ahead. I'm just telling you, I don't think you need to do those things as long as you follow your plan. Whatever plan that is, again, I am not choosing the plan for you. You choose the plan that best suits you, whether it be blue, green, purple Weight Watchers, whether it be low carb, whether it be keto, vegetarian, whole 30, whatever. You have to choose what you're into. And now maybe you're into low carb, maybe you're into keto, maybe you're a meat person. I don't know. I mean, like, I could do keto for maybe a week or two, but I love my bread. I love things that I don't know, I can't imagine not ever eating. So I love my bread too much. A low carb, I probably could do for a while, not a lot. No, hashtag no rinsing meat. Yes. After, after. I just have heard. I don't know. I get why. I mean, I can understand, but I don't really think it. I mean, as long as it's drained, that's no rinsing meat, no meat rinsing. Ah. Oh, I start back. Oh, you'll love this. I went there today. I did glam squat in my classroom today. Um, I went today just to get my sea legs and found out that our first day is this Wednesday. How somehow I was out of the loop. I know you find that hard to believe. I find that hard to believe. But we go in. The staff is Wednesday. This 2 days from now, we go for our it's our beginning of school mass. We have breakfast. We have our meeting where we read the rules and regulations that we never follow, and then we get to work in the room a little bit, and then I don't go back till Tuesday. Tuesday we start with the kids. The kids actually come back on Tuesday. They're staggering. So many kids, so many classes on Tuesday, so many classes on Wednesday, so many classes on Thursday. This way, not everybody's in the school at once. We're just getting them acclimated, and the routine, because you got to get them into a routine again. I mean, they've been out for over 2 months. So get them back into a routine and get them the rules. And this is what you do. This is what you don't touch. And you don't touch nobody's stuff. And stay in your little space. And then everybody will be in on Friday. We'll have a full school on Friday. My weight was up this week. Oh, I know. No reason it should have been. Then just, and I know this is hard to say, hard to hear because it's hard to say. You just have to stick with it. I know. I mean, we talked about this in our meeting. It's hard when you put your work in and you expect, if nothing else, to stay the same. But always remember, sometimes it's not a true gain. It's just a fluctuation in what you weigh this week. You may weigh next week, you may be down 3 pounds. So I know it's hard to hear. And it's hard, like I said, it's even hard to even say out loud because I'm thinking, do I really believe that? But yeah, I definitely think, like, I have not been 100% on plan this whole summer. This weekend was a hot mess. So hopefully, I don't like this week. This is not going to be a good testament of just following the plan. But remember, we're starting Wednesday, so I don't expect much on Friday. But next Friday, I expect better. Hey, Esther, you're awake. Oops, hold on. Let me just read this. After why? After what why? Marianne, I'm trying to figure where that after why came. Oh, maybe after the meat gets rinsed after. Maybe that was why. Yeah, rinsing it before won't do any good because once it's cooked, that's when it all comes out. Because it's released when it cooks. And like I said, I understand why they're doing it. I just don't agree with it. I would think it would take away some of the flavor and kind of make it a little bit rubbery. That would be my fear. Because sometimes beef is like that. Goes to show you can. Oh yeah. Absolutely, Melody. I've had more weeks than I can tell you. I've had weeks where I was actually 100+% perfect, and I've had like I was even beyond good, and yeah. So, like I said, it is like I said, disheartening. I get that because that's what we want. Good job, Melody. I'm gonna get into but I just keep with it. I know it's hard to hear. Oh, Pearl. Wish everyone a fabulous Tuesday. Good night, Sparkly. Oh yeah, it's yeah. I've just heard many people do it. It feels like it gets the fat out. It's not something I would do, but I know there's people that do. And I always say, whatever floats your boat. Like if that's what you do to get, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why the plan has to be tailored to you, because maybe doing that is mentally helpful to some people. You know. A lady in a meeting said she has WV scale and she weighs without looking at it and registers. Yes, that scale does it. It Bluetooths to your app. That's interesting. I don't know if I can go. I mean, I could probably go that long because I've always better when I don't know what I weigh. Honestly, I am. I probably should do that. That could be a thought. When I go in, I'm going to tell her not to tell me, and I won't look at my app. I might think about that. Let the bun soak it up. Hello, Suzanne. All right, Rosie, we are on. That was my pre-challenge. I've vlogged in the car today. I have my son's car. This last 2 weeks, it's been hell, let me tell you. I miss my car. Hey, Sue. I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't do that. Shouldn't look at my weight, because I'm telling you, it's just it is for me, and I try to, as much as I preach, it's still in the back there. Like when you have a week where you lose, you're kind of like you just loosen up a little bit, and it's just I don't know. Maybe if I don't know that I can't loosen, but I'm a work in progress. We're all a work in progress. Yep. I mean, that's why I don't get weight during the week, because I know, as big as it is on my chin, that I will sit there and just loosen up. Yeah, I used to do it all the time. Oh gosh, when I'd be down, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm down 2 pounds. Let's just like have a little extra snack today. All right, Bev. No rinse and we're the no rinse meat channel here. Well, she always tells me. Maybe I'll tell her not to tell me. I guess when once you're on maintenance, I guess that maybe they feel you don't really care. But I know. But the sad part is, you guys always like when I give my weigh-in videos. I always kind of like to tell you. There's the downside of that one. Hello, Marilyn. Look at her meal prepping. That's awesome. I wish I liked to meal prep. I mean, I don't know. I don't take the time. Oh. In case you didn't know, and I posted in my Facebook group, but I saw a post, because if people are looking for Amanda Seipert. She's, a very popular YouTube channel. She was one of the first ones I watched back when I rejoined in 2016. She hasn't put up a video in over a month, and people were like worried, and she put a post in her community post that she's taking a step away. She said she's been away for a month and she doesn't want to come back. So she wants to take away, and I get that. Social media is a difficult thing. You always have to be on. People will say things to you, and they're very big keyboard warriors, and they say sometimes not nice things. And she has a new baby. I get it. I get it. But she's fine. Everything's fine. Everybody's good. So. Good point, Kathy O'Leary. Good point. I mean, some of it sits like it does puddle. Like I said, but I think most people drain that. We are. I'm telling you, it's all the scale holds such power over us. Oh, have a wonderful time in Missouri with your grandsons. That's wonderful. Awesome. Down 3 pounds. 5th month on maintenance. That's wonderful. Absolutely. Because I know a lot of people were talking about it, so I thought, I would let everybody know. That's wonderful, Sue. Sometimes when you're focused, I was telling somebody this, like you're focused and the mindset is there. Mindset is everything. If your mind isn't in it, I was telling somebody the other day, I said, honestly, maybe if your mind's not in it, honestly, I wouldn't bother, because you're just spinning your wheels going nowhere. But you could say, well, nowhere is keeping more weight on. But I think frustration sometimes with the up, down, up, down, up, down, just, you rinse chicken. Okay. I got a new skinny syrup, pumpkin vanilla scone. Oh, I wish I only had 10. My only saving grace is my husband likes them, so it's like, okay. He puts them in the coffee and stuff, so I get a buy. But yeah, it's just finding a place to keep them, It's like there's just no place to keep them. I need like a long, big coffee bar. I have a coffee bar, but it's not that big. And I need pumps. I gotta order me some pumps. I would need like 30 pumps though. No, I don't have 30 bottles. I have at least 20. Maybe 22. Yes, and that's well, they started that mindset. It was all about them, and then they went to wellness, and still though, still that number didn't come down. They didn't like lower anybody's goal or anything, or lean up on that. Goals are still a little bit crazy. I'm just saying. I think they just put unrealistic goals out there. I say it all the time. I will continue to say it. I think Weight Watchers expects way too much of a loss. I mean, they're going to sit there and say you're not healthy because you're not within that range. Yeah, well, I beg to disagree with that, but who am I? I'm just D. Nobody, cares what I say. Well, few people do. Honest tracking, that's a huge thing, Rosie. Just because you didn't track it doesn't mean you didn't eat it. I mean, I always lose my honest track because if you're going to write it down, you're not going to eat it. You're like, no, I don't want to write it down, so I'm not going to eat it. Hello, Anita. Yeah, look at athletes. Football players, they're in shape, but yeah, they're over like 250 pounds, but they're in, shape for them, I guess. Hey, Marine. Yep. Oh, it is. It is. I mean, I just like we've had this discussion before. I just feel bad for the lifetimers. I mean, I know women that have been paying them for years. We're talking 15, 20 years. And I think, my God, just let them go for free for a while. Hello, Janet. A notebook. You're a note girl. I wish I finally got out of the habit of buying every cute thing I see because I think that's going to help me. Yeah, I try. I mean, I'm just not a journaler. As much as I'd like to be. So look what I found. Cleaning out my desk. I found an old Weight Watchers Quick Start Program cookbook. Let's see what year this was made. Because Quick Start was probably 1984. Talk about a vintage Weight Watcher cookbook. I should do like a vintage week. I always say that. Cooking videos just don't do well on my channel. That's why I'm not really into dessert recipes. Yeah, they do well, but cooking, I don't know. Don't seem to do well. Hello, Kim. Hello, Stephanie. Suzanne. Health should not be making a huge profit. Say that again. Health should be not making a huge profit. It's sad. It's the truth. I know all kinds of things. Let's see what the table of contents says. From Jean Nadich. The protein exchange. No, it's not really telling me. Fruit, vegetables, it's not really telling me like what kind of recipes there are. I mean, they're not calf liver jardiniere. Back when liver was popular. Sauteed liver and vegetables. A lot of liver recipes. Cream shepherd's pie, hearty beef stew. Oh, and the person wrote little notes in here. What stuck out to me was turkey kebabs with pineapple teriyaki sauce. I put one in here. Bran muffins. I'm looking for a good bran muffin. Bran flakes, wheat flour, sugar, baking powder, skim milk. Yep. Looking for a good bran muffin. Eggnog cream. That looks. Caramel egg custard, pineapple, Perry cheese parfait. So, a lot of cool. We should do like vintage week. I'll have like some kind of black and white picture on the cover. That's my thumbnail. I hear you, Melody. Did your leader tell you about the before you were weighing yourself? Listen to the app. Look under. Yes, yes, it did. This leader actually does a lot with the app versus my last leader. She's younger, so. Hello, Lavender Pussycat. Haagen-Dazs cookies and cream ice cream. That's awesome that you stayed at a quarter cup. I don't know if I could. Well, I'm not a huge ice cream lover, but I like liver. I don't know why, but I don't eat it enough. Is the old cheesecake in the bake and no bake you had to do liver once a week? I don't know if there's a bake and no bake. I don't know. This is not easy to look up. You know, it's not kind of user friendly. 103 is the milk exchange. Mushroom soup, daily exchanges, milk exchange list, cream of broccoli, cream of spinach, cream of soup, cream of onion, oh, yogurt mint dip. I got mint outside. Maybe we'll have to make creamy onion dip. Strawberry pineapple sherbet, buttermilk custard pie, mandarin mold, Dutch apple yogurt, honey pear parfait, chocolate shake, mango shake, honey eggnog. A lot of it, remember they used to use, they're not using that Alba 77. I was a little afraid. Mango shake, black cow, amaretto float, hot black coffee, almond extract, frozen dessert. I don't know what the heck that is. Honey eggnog, cup of skim milk, dietary frozen dessert. What is dietary frozen dessert? Thawed dairy whipped topping, honey. Yeah, I don't know what dietary frozen dessert is. So yeah, this might be a hard one to do. I bet that would have the Diet Coke steak. Oh, it might be. I love liver and onions. I'm one of them oddballs that likes liver and onions. Fish 3 times a week. I remember my mother eating liver and onions. Nope. They might get the senior discount. I think there's a senior discount. Let's see if there's a steak one. Let's see. If I could figure, I'm telling you that it's just figuring out. Would be the fat exchange, probably the protein exchange. Meats, 310. These, but half the time, look like they're all $1. Beef barley soup, beef stir fry, oriental beef with teriyaki vegetables, pot roast Italiano, Swiss steaks and tomato sauce. That sounds really good. Pepper steak with onions and mushrooms, Swiss steak with sour cream casserole, beef and creamy sauce, hoisin beef and vegetables, oriental pepper steak, broiled marinated chuck steak, beef curry, beef and kraut stew. That's interesting. Man, I think I would like that because I like kraut and I love beef, and that sounds really. Beef and pasta casserole, spicy skillet beef crumble, deluxe burgers, hearty beef stew, cream shepherd's pie, chili cheese pie, glazed meatloaf ring, taco salad, beef tacos, Mexican cornmeal casserole. Oh, that sounds delightful. I like. Oh, well, look at that one. Marinated lamb kebabs. Don't see anything with lamb primavera. A lot of lamb in here. Pork chops, pork salad. Interesting. I can read this online. Something about an old-fashioned cookbook. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Good night, Paula. I love liver. Oh, liver is good at diners. And now they serve it with bacon. What the hell, you know? I just don't like the way liver feels. Like when you're cooking it, it's like. But once it's cooked, I think it tastes like, I like it. Awesome. By tracking, cutting down your water. That's great. Oh yeah, I'm telling you. No, I'm not in the Instant Pot. I'm sure there's a way, but the Instant Pot cold start method, you only have to use that specific Fairlife milk. I use fat-free Fairlife, just so you know. But as far as I know, because people have tried with other milks, it doesn't work. I don't know why, but you have to use in the Instant Pot the Fairlife milk. Oh, I love liver too. I love chicken liver pate. I've made it, but that, if I remember right, had a lot of oil in it. I think, or something weird. And chicken livers are cheap. Truth be told, chicken livers or turkey livers and gizzards go in my stuffing. My family never doesn't even know. One time Timmy goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm cutting the liver and heart up for this stuffing." He's like, "Oh," I said, "You eat it every year and see how good it is." So, yes, it's true. I know that beef and kraut sounds quite interesting. Ah, less brick sticks, yes. Oh, I got a new one today. What the hell was it? I got the Dollar Tree. Well, I'll pull it out when I do my haul tomorrow. I got some. It was cherry 7 Up. Or was it cherry ginger ale? I think it was cherry 7 Up. Thought my husband would like it. Good night, Carrie. I love cabbage. It's probably those little powdered sticks that look like this. This is the Margaritaville Pina Colada drink sticks. Say that drink stick. I'm assuming this is what she's talking about. Yep. I often think I should try to give up my Splenda and my tea. But I like sweet tea. I'm like, there's just some things I'm just not willing to part with. And like, I mean, I can't imagine a few packets of Splenda a day. But I don't know. I just have to just behave. Because I know, honestly, I don't always behave. But we know that. I've pretty much said that. But how many steps did I get today? I'm going back to work, and I didn't even really work that hard today. Because I was just doing it. I got 6,500 steps. I haven't had 6,500 steps in quite a while. Yeah, probably. I know. But I don't know. I just don't want to fall into the category of saying all foods, there should be no food that's off limits. You have to, like, I think 3 or probably 4 Splendas at most packets a day. Shouldn't be doing, like, here, this is what I have one right here in my little, these. I've about 4 of these a day. I mean, if these little suckers are, I don't know. Count my calories along with my points. I'm finding even though I eat my points, I'm just barely getting. Yeah, that's important. You have to be eating more than 1,000 calories. You did, Maria. Thank you for. I was thinking about it. I was going to email you and I forgot. Oh, Melody. Oh, I can understand that. Oh, you think it's Cool Whip? Good night, Stephanie. I've been just getting by with my steps. Like, once I get back to work, I will probably get between 85 or 80, maybe minimum of 8 to 8,500. I should be fine, but I know the last couple weeks I've slacked off. And you know what? It's vacay. If I want to slack off once in a while, dash, I'm going to do it. I need to write on here, challenge starts. My big pen. Challenge. Just follow the plan. And I want to go live Wednesday morning. I have to be in work by 8:15. Which means when I go live, like I still go live, it's going to be like 7:15. Go like, hey, Chipotle crew. I know none of you are awake, but I am because I got to get my butt to work. But, yes, I agree, Janet. Good night, Esther. Mother and grandmother all cooked in cast iron skillets. The first thing they added was lard or bacon. Yeah, I bet. Oh, no power. I don't know if we're going to do that for one day, though. We are done with online unless the school closes for anything. Yes, if you want your child to learn online, you gotta go somewhere else. We're just not doing it. It was hard last year doing both. It's near impossible. Everything is good fried and bacon fat. And just so you know, Weight Watchers, somebody had told me that when they figure the points for your slice of bacon, it is with the fat in there. So say you make 2 slices of bacon in a pan that are 1 point each, and you cook them in the pan, and there's a little bit of grease in there, and you cook your egg in there, you don't have to count it because it's already added into your pieces of bacon. Now, granted, make a whole pound of bacon, get a whole pound of bacon fat grease in there. I don't know what the heck you do for that. But if you're just making 2 slices of bacon for yourself for 2 points, that grease in that pan is being accounted for. So you should use it to either cook your potatoes in or your eggs in. Don't let that go to waste because that stuff's money. All right, Sue. Yep. We had chatted with a person at a WW coach. So yeah, do not waste your bacon fat. Now, granted, most times when we make bacon, we make a whole pound, and sometimes for the boys, I'll save it, and then we'll have home fries in there for dinner. Oh, they go crazy. They go crazy when I do that. That's like, and yeah, and if I was on purple, I wasn't counting that bacon fat because the amount of potatoes that I had, yeah, been there, done that, not counting it again. 4 of those are 0. My mistake was not realizing that after so many you have points. Yes, that is correct. Splenda has points when you have too much of it. Yes, ma'am. Toast your bread in the grease and then crack an egg in the middle like egg in a nest. Oh. Ain't nothing better than that, let me tell you. There is some advantages to keto. Eating all that meat, yeah, I would like that, but I'd have to have, if keto involved bread, I would probably be all for it. I'd be all in because I can give up the fruit and the vegetables and just eat meat and bread. Yeah, I'm in. Sign me up for that one. What does everyone use on toast? I use Kerrygold. I use the spray. I can't believe it's not butter spray. Or I buy the Polander, no sugar added. Was it jam? Jelly? I don't. Fruit preserves? One of them. There's no sugar added, so 2 tablespoons is 0. I know 1 tablespoon is definitely 0. I'm not sure about 2. I want to say 2 is. Or make your own. Get your fruit of choice. I've made peach. I've made strawberry. Have I made anything else? I don't know. I think I just made peach and strawberry. Cook it down with a little bit of monk fruit, a little bit of water, and cook it down. It's fat, and then it reduces, it thickens because there's pectin in fruit, natural pectin. Apple butter. I made my own apples. I made my own strawberries, peaches, pumpkin butter, and it's all 0 points. So you can slather that bad boy everywhere. I'll be making pumpkin butter soon, but it's delicious. And I put a little bit of amaretto in the peach because, I mean, a little bit of amaretto through the whole entire peaches is not going to count. So yeah, PB2 is wonderful on toast. Kerrygold or regular butter. I mean, like I said, avocado on my toast is probably my favorite. And you weigh your avocado, and 1 point is plenty. Oh, it's the best. Put a little bit of lemon zest on there. Ooh, ooh. It needs a little bit of salt. Yes, your avocado needs salt. This is giving me a headache now. I think I'm good. I think I had them on too long. So good. I think avocado is probably my favorite. And sometimes I'll put a hard-boiled egg on the avocado. Sometimes I'll put some smoked salmon. Or, one of my favorite things to do is get your homemade non-fat Greek yogurt, or you can have your own, just drain it a little bit so it's thicker, spread it on your toast. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Put it in a bowl, mix it with a little cream cheese flavoring or extract, whatever your store calls it. Not a lot, just a little drop. Tastes like cream cheese. Spread it on your toast. A little bit of smoked salmon and some capers, because you gotta have. I feel like I need them. Well, these too long. Or you do peanut butter with fresh fruit, like grapes, red grapes on top. It's like peanut butter and jelly. If you don't have any fruit, I do strawberries. I do grapes. Oh, the better in peanut butter. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't hate it. I just... And keep your better in peanut butter in the fridge, because it will mold like that. Why? How do I know that? Because mine turned a nice, interesting green color. Bit of cayenne, or even a drizzle of olive oil, or balsamic. Depends on my mood. Oh, that was something I used to be able to get, was the Sara Lee Delights. Was my first bread, Melody, and then 647 came around. But all I could ever get was Sara Lee, and I liked it. Crazy Richard's powder peanut butter. Awesome. I've never seen his. I mean, it's never looked. I like the one that I got from the peanut butter company that they have. Butterscotch, I think it was, and honey roasted. So good. Oh, I've been trying not to eat it as much because I'm trying not to, running out. But you just have to be a little bit inventive. Like, think about, fresh fruit on bread is really good. Like I said, you put your PB2 on there, slice some strawberries or some grapes. I love doing it on a rice cake. I mean, I know it's a stinking rice cake, but my God, does it taste good. When you put PB2, and if you're not a PB2 lover, might I suggest a little bit of salt, and good night, Becky, and maybe a little bit of monk fruit on top. I've saved many people with those tricks, especially like with the cashew, powdered cashew or powdered almond. It's very flat. But if you throw a little bit of salt, a little bit of monk fruit or sugar, even a little bit of Splenda on top, it makes all the difference. It does. It helps it out a lot. Because sometimes it just needs a little bit of help. I know a lot of people don't have 647. You're welcome, Jenna. I love that birthday. And did you have a happy birthday? Oh, that's an oldie. That's from like the 70s. That's a retro Danish. I like that too. And you could change up like the flavors of your, put a little flavoring in your cottage cheese and make it flavored. Like I have strawberry extract. I just bought orange. I know I don't like orange, but it was $1. So I thought, you never know when I need it. Throw it in the cart. Don't like lemon, but we'll try orange. I never had orange. But yeah, you can change up your Danish. I like the cinnamon though. I have a chai one, a chai extract. Chai toast. Ooh, chai toast. Three new chicks. Aw, you got 3 new chicks. We thought about it for 5 minutes getting chickens, but the dog would have a seizure, and I'm just not, I can't torture my puppy. He'd go ballistic. Oh my God. He would just stare at the hen house. Just like, we can't, I mean, any kind of animal that goes in the yard, he has like a conniption. It's a bit crazy. But, so I'm trying to get I'm thinking about getting a desk for down here because I'm actually just on a folding table. Truth be told, I'm on a folding table. But I'm thinking of getting a desk and then putting the green screen behind me to separate my husband's side of the basement from my side of the basement. So I'm thinking that with the screen, you've seen my green screen, that would probably do it. And then I could film with it. But I don't even like when I film with the green screen. It could give him a headache. Oh, Mennonite thrift store. That's got to be a dream come true. Yes, I have. Preferably the cookie dough one. Because when I use the Premier, I don't feel it needs anything. It's just enough. But yeah, oh, absolutely. If I've made it plain, I've probably thrown some skinny syrups. Yes. Just be careful. Remember, like I tell my husband, a little bit goes a long way. Sometimes you put too much and it's like, ugh. Yeah, it gets to be a little bit sickening. So I always say, start off small and then taste and then add a little bit more. Because I know, like when I first got them and he started using them, I would watch him pour. I'm like, oh my God, you poured way too much. I need to get the pumps because somebody on Instagram went to Starbucks and they got a passion tea with 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla. It was a venti and a splash of milk. I wonder if I'd like that. Don't know, but I always want to like something different, and I know I never do. I don't like all those fruity things, but I did get a cool stick, Melody, at the Dollar Tree. It was a passion fruit, which I've never seen there. So I'm interested to do something smoothie-ish with that. I don't know what yet. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. I'm like, ooh, I haven't done a smoothie Sunday in forever. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, I'll have to bring Smoothie Sunday back for the passion. But yes, you absolutely can. I have the skinny syrups and everything. The fruity ones, I put them in my tea, but again, then I don't use the Splenda. If I'm using the skinny syrups, I don't need the sweetener because they are sweet enough. They are. But yeah. Have you ever tried the Torani sugar-free? I want to say I have. I've gotten a few of them. I don't mind them. I just seem like they get a better deal with the skinny syrups when I go to like Home Goods and TJ Maxx and all that. But I have. They're good too. Anything, I'll put it. If it's in a syrup and it's sugar-free, I'll use it. But honestly, I got one at Christmas tree shop. It was neither Torani or skinny syrups. It was a horchata. I don't remember the name brand of it, but I loved it. It's an almond horchata. I've never seen that. And I'm like, sold. So yeah, I am pretty good with trying different things. Some things, I don't like. I don't feel they have an aftertaste when they're mixed in things. I don't feel they do. Torani are sweeter than skinny syrups. Oh, I didn't know that. But like I said, I haven't had a Torani in, it's been a while. Yeah, like I said, I don't feel they have an aftertaste. I was at Home Goods, TJ Maxx, and Marshall's looking for I have to go back. I figured let me give it a couple weeks because maybe they don't have enough of their fall stuff in yet. The peachy, you gotta use a little. I find I use way too much. If I back it up, it's not as bad. But if I put a full glug in there, it overpowers my tea. So I have to really watch. But in case you guys, I did post in the group, but I'll say it here anyway. Today, Built Bar released their coconut puffs. If you're a puff fan, like coconut, I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to be available. And they came out with these balls. Now, truth be told, I have no idea. They didn't send me any balls to try. I guess I'm on their shit list. I don't know. So I have I have no idea. They're 3 points a ball, and I believe they're about yay big, I think. Again, I don't really know because I never had them. They're full of, there's a little bit of nut butter inside. You get two in a pack, and each pack would be 6 points. I do think that's a lot for balls, personally, but I just thought I'd tell you that. You threw your. Oh, my son loves puffs, but he doesn't like coconut. He was hoping for vanilla, churro, strawberry. He loves. He thinks the puffs are way better than the bars. So I was going to order him some. I said I couldn't remember if he liked coconut. He goes, I don't like coconut. That's the only one I didn't like. Sorry, I don't like him up with coconut today. No, they're not. I don't know if they're like. Again, I have no idea. They didn't send me any. I let them know with a nice little, not so nice email. I said, how could, when people ask, what am I supposed to say? I have no idea. I said, some people got them, some people didn't. I guess I'm on their shit list. Taking birthday Sunday, thank my daughter's doing a, oh my God, Chipotle. Oh my gosh, Chipotle. I have never been to Chipotle until recently. Oh my gosh, was that good? The brown rice with the fajita vegetables, the corn, the chicken, and yes, I got the avocado. Because honestly, when I was there, I was on purple. So that whole bowl was zero up until the guacamole. So I'm like, oh yeah, give me that guacamole. I opted out of the cheese because I'd rather have the avocado and the pico. Oh, so good. Oh, could I come? Love Chipotle. Oh, and my husband's all you keep talking about is going. And I was able to eat. I only ate half for lunch because it was so big. I brought the other half home and I had it for dinner. It was like that was the meal that kept on giving. Oh, love Chipotle. I love guacamole too. Oh, I need to go. I've been dreaming of that bowl ever since I had it. And he got a burrito that was the size of my head. I mean, this bowl was, I mean, it's huge. I mean, granted, two of us, it cost us $26. He got a burrito, I got a bowl, and we split a beverage. That's all we didn't get any chips. But we did upgrade. We both got guac, of course. And I think he got like something special on his, but it's I don't know. I want to own a Chipotle because I think that those vegetables, I mean, come on. They're caramelized and they're just delicious. When I tell you I was in hog heaven, I was in hog heaven. And I couldn't believe I couldn't finish it. And he knew I was taking my salad home. So he goes, well, here, I'll take some of my burrito. And I moved all the salad to the full plate. He goes, there's no room in your bowl. I said, I know. I ate half of it. You would never know. Oh, I am obsessed with guacamole. Avocado in general, I'm obsessed with. It is just, and you know what? It's a good fat. You know, yes, it's a fat. But oh my gosh, those are the fats we should be eating. Olive oil, guacamole, I mean, avocado. They're nuts. These are good fats. That's what our points are for. So I say if there's avocado, it's going on my plate. Absolutely. I know, I want Chipotle too. Thanks, Janet. Now we all want Chipotle. Yeah, maybe someday this week. Oh, I can go for ramen. Sounds good. I've been watching on TikTok the people that do these ramen recipes. My son is like, we had leftover cheesesteak, so I cooked the ramen, like broke them up in the frying pan, added a little bit of water, and they softened, and then I threw the cheesesteak in there. He thought I made something out of this world. I'm like, it was on TikTok. Have a cauliflower bowl. Oh man. Wow, that sounds interesting. They say a $10 gift card. Heck, I'd do that just for the $10 gift card. Avocado chocolate pudding. I did make um, fudge with Velveeta cheese. I know it makes no sense, but I thought I'd share that. The TikTok cookbook. I've been, you know that little cookbook I put on my Target haul that I got there, the little mug recipe cookbook? I looked at my receipt, it was 50 cents. No, it was that cheap. Things at $5. It must have rang up 50 cents. Hey, I'll take it. There's some really good recipes in there. Oh, I'm going to make a few of them. I was like so excited. I knew I would be able to make something out of that. Yes, Qdoba. We have one of those in Cherry Hill, but um, the Chipotle is a little bit closer. Black cocoa makes everything better. Prune baby food and brownies. Ooh. I made black bean brownies. I did not like them. I don't know. I tried, couldn't do it. That was a Paula Deen recipe, the Velveeta fudge. I brought it to a neighborhood party. I mean, think about it. Fudge made with cheese, it's got to be a, an attention getter. I said, try my fudge. It's made with Velveeta. Hey, Paula Deen. It was tasty. A little salty, though. I will say that. Had a little bit too much salt. A little salty. But yeah. Black bean hummus. Does sound interesting. I just made brownie batter hummus for a party we went to, a dinner party yesterday. They loved it. The one couple has never had my hummus. The other two couples did. So when they knew what I was making, they were all excited. She's bringing her hummus. I'm telling you, those hummus recipes I've made for our friends, and they love them. Honestly, it's chickpeas, sugar-free pudding mix, some monk fruit, some cashew milk, they all love it. I'm telling you, every one I've made has been a hit. So don't be afraid to try one. Yeah. You never tell people. No, I do not make my own tahini. I actually, when I make my regular hummus, I leave the tahini out because that's where the points are. I saw a recipe many years ago making hummus with yogurt. Now, why I made it was because I didn't have any tahini around. And I looked up hummus made without tahini, and that's what came up. I'm like, oh, I got yogurt. And it's delicious. And from now on, that's all the way I make it. Because being on Weight Watchers, it's 0 points that way. And honestly, I like it. And if I want the sesame taste, I just drizzle a little bit of sesame oil on top, and it's perfection. But you don't really need it. You throw enough garlic in there, and some lemon zest, and some lemon juice for regular hummus. You could do. I've made beet hummus on the channel, red beet hummus. That was good. Did I ever make red pepper hummus? I don't remember. I don't think I have. I mean, I've made it. I just don't think I've ever made it on a video on it. But no, I do not make my own. I leave it out because, again, I'm 2 points cheap. And I like the fact that I can make the hummus 0 points. So I only have to count my dippers because, I like my chips. I'd rather pay for the chips. Yes, the recipe's on the blog. This is where this one is. I'll give you, because I'm transitioning over eventually, but it's on the old one. Put it on here. This is the old one. Dishwithdee.org is the original blog. You just go to the bottom in the search engine and you type in the recipe you want to find. I think you just put hummus and it should come up. The dessert hummuses are there. I only have everything from the beginning till June is on that one. Anything after starting July is on the new website. Eventually, I'm going to have everything on the new website. It's going to take me forever to do it, though. That's why I paid for a year to have dishwithdee.org so I could take my time. And honestly, between creating content and working and my family, it doesn't leave me much time to catch up on stuff like this. I like the sugar-free brownie mix, honestly. I think you get a decent amount of brownie for the points. Brownie waffles are fabulous. So I don't ever feel like I'm missing out on anything. Pound Droppers brownie sheet pans are really good too. So exactly. I mean, it's like I said, I don't mind hacks if they're good, but I'm not eating black bean brownies just because they're 0 points. They have to be good, and they just weren't. For me, in my opinion, I didn't like them. It's not something. Now I made a brownie Amanda Seipert had made. I don't believe there was black beans in them. What the heck was in them? I remember it was yogurt, oh, oats. You put in a food processor was oatmeal, I think, cashew milk, powder. They were okay. They weren't the best either. They weren't. I like fudgy brownies. You know, honestly, I don't like cakey brownies. I like fudgy brownies. So, but the brownie in a mug that I make on the channel was pretty good. I love 2-ingredient dough. Awesome, Rosie. I'm telling you, there's a lot of good, like I said, there's good hacks and there's not so good hacks. No, not every hack works. Just because it sounds, sometimes if it's too good to be true, it sometimes is. That's for apple fritter waffles. Yes. Oh, apple fritter donut batter. I made an apple fritter waffle on my channel. What I did was I got 2-ingredient dough, used 3 points worth, cut it in half, rolled out 2 thin pieces, and then I sauteed apples with some brown sugar or monk fruit and cinnamon, cooked them down, and then I put the 1 piece of dough in the bottom of the waffle iron. I put the little bit of apple filling, and then another piece on top, and I closed the waffle iron. So it made a waffle, but the apples were inside the waffle. It was really good. I don't know why I didn't make that again. It tastes like to me, it tastes like a funnel cake. I loved it. So that's on the channel too. Good night, Marianne. Well, that's why I like the brownie in a mug. You just make one, and you're done. One and done. Because if they're around, and the waffle, the brownie waffle, I keep a box of sugar-free brownie mix just for that in the pantry. So I just measure out my 26 grams. Is it? So, and I it only makes enough for, I think it's 3 points. So I know it's time for pumpkin. It's time. I agree. There's a pound dropper thing I'm going to make this week. I don't remember what it was. I have it written somewhere. Some kind of I don't remember, some kind of a crumble. It looked good, and it just piqued my interest. Exactly, Maureen. Good night, Marianne. Chocolate can be a drug. Pumpkin tub cake. God, that pumpkin tub cake. Oh, and my son was obsessed. I remember him going, Mom, this is the best thing you've ever made. Like, it's a Weight Watcher recipe, and I don't care. He kept eating it. Yo, the bread pudding in a mug. The cannoli bread pudding in a mug. Oh, that one I love. I mean, you could use what is that, low fat or agata, but my store sells fat free, and in that it just, I know a lot of people aren't on the fat free bandwagon, but for something like that, I think it just works really well. It's good. All right, ladies and germs, I gotta head on out. It's 8:30. I gotta get the dog out before it rains because we're expecting some rain tonight. Ugh, I know. Yeah, sweets. That's why I'm all about mugs. Denise, why do you make a lot of mug recipes? Because it's one and done, and it's not going to be around calling my name. Because truth be told, the sweets call me. They do. They invite themselves into my body. All right, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening, and let's gear up for our challenge. It's coming up. I'm so excited. Don't forget to give a thumbs up before you leave the room. I would appreciate it. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Let's get preliminary days in here. Let's get positive. Let's just follow the plan. Let's make yourself out a diagram of what you want to follow. I think that'll be tomorrow's vlog. Let's make ourselves like some semi-plan. If you say make a plan, it becomes too complicated. We need just an outline. I think we can handle an outline. Maybe we'll do that. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. Take care. I will see you all for breakfast tomorrow, maybe. I'm home. I'm not going in tomorrow, so I'll be home for breakfast. Maybe it's time. Oh, did I tell you real quick? I tried the Kodiak cake birthday cake pancakes over the weekend. I love them. They were good. I really like them. So if you're into birthday cake like me and sprinkles, and you can find them at your local Target, I say get them. They were a winner. It was 4 points worth, made plenty. I actually couldn't even finish it. My husband had to finish it, so it was awesome. So have a great night. We will dish another day.